How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. What's up, Shane? How you doing, man? Hope you having a good one, my guy. Welcome back, boys. We got ourselves more. I was about to say 5-5-1-1 duels, but we ain't got that. We ain't got that. Not until a couple of days, actually. Yo, I've been playing a little bit more Legion Remix. Dude, I like the new leveling. Like, they buffed up the leveling for, like, the Heroic World tier. Because previously, I felt like, when I first tried it out, when they initially put it up on PTR, I was like, yeah, I feel like I am challenged. The mobs take longer to die. The affixes are kind of cool, but like it just felt like I was just going at a slower pace leveling, and it just felt like I wanted to get max level. I want to test out in-game content. I want to do all that other stuff. So at some point when I was initially testing it, I turned off this Heroic World tier thing that they had. Just I felt like my leveling was slower. Mobs are a bit more engaging. But they also like questing mobs, so you don't, not that interesting. And leveling is slow, so I was like, I'm just gonna turn it off, one-shot mobs, go through quest to quest to quest to quest, and complete as many quests as possible. And that was a pretty good way of leveling. Dude, ever since they buffed it up over on the PTR, they made a lot of changes. 1, killing mobs more rewarding. 2, killing rares more rewarding. Completing quests while at max level is also more rewarding. And you get 500% more XP for killing mobs. That's a lot of XP. Bro, my XP bar is zooming. I was like, okay, well, I have a demon hunter at max level, but what if I were to go and level a priest in Legion Remix? And I'm like in this little area of high mountain, right? You go down, you help them with a bit of farm, right? Level from that, from killing a couple of grubs and like one dude and a rare fish, level from that. Then it's like, okay, downstream, there's like some fish you gotta kick in the water, kill some drogbar, spray them with a thing, level from that. Hey, you gotta go in the cave here really quickly. Go down the cave, kill those dudes, clear the whole thing, kill a couple of mobs, whatever, loot a couple of things, a level from that. Then you gotta go to this high mountain area where these farmers are getting attacked, then the earth erupts, and you gotta kill some dudes, level from that. I'm just getting so many levels. Like, the fights are engaging, affixes seem to be more plentiful, mobs drop in a lot of XP as well as loot. I'm like able to boost up my artifact weapon now just by killing stuff. I'm like having to fight 2 mobs at a time, because if I fight more than 3 and I get a mob with a cleave and hits really hard and get buffed up, I'm dead. It actually one-shots me. A couple of demons one-shot me already. That being said, I'm pulling slower, but I'm getting like so many levels, dude. It is crazy. What's up, Jake? How you doing, my man? But yeah, I've been messing with it. I actually like the changes they've done to the system. I think we need some kind of like a heroic leveling in live. I really do. I really do. Chat! Let's go do some gearing. Question, should we do some rogue keys? I probably should get a rogue key real quick. So hard? Not that hard. No, it is a little harder now, because right now they're rogue gear over on the PTR, so secondary stats don't get applied from gear. So you're running around with like 0 haste, 2 mastery, 3 crit, -1 versatility. So you don't have a lot of secondary stats of gear right now. It is not scaling properly. But like agility and stamina are all scaling. It's a little hard at level 10, but I think they made that scaling a little easier, because NPCs will still give you like a whole thing of like, hey, probably want to turn it on at level 25. But I was able to start leveling like, what, from 16? It wasn't bad at all. You will get one shot, but like if you take it slowly and carefully, like the amount of XP, the amount of levels you can gain, it feels like classic WoW. The combat. You know how in classic vanilla, original vanilla, you don't really do a big AoE pull until you get like, unless you're a mage. You usually will pull small, right? Not too many mobs at a time. The progression in the fights are a little bit more intimate from enemy to enemy. You're not pulling the world. At least not without some real good gear. But like, it's a slower pacing, and you want to be a little more careful, but the XP you get out of it is massive, dude. As a pet class, though, surely, yeah, you probably could do okay as a pet class. The pets do get, like, is it Cloud? Oh, yeah, might be. Yeah, pets, I mean, the pets, I feel like they're gonna get slapped up, though. Chat, what do we start off with? I kind of want to do a raid to try to see if I can get gear on my alts, man. I want to take my hunter to a raid. I want to take my warrior to a raid. I want to test out some of these buffs, man. A lot of these classes should be Giga Juice. Pets get slapped. Tier 11 delves as well. Yo, tier 11 delves, yeah, pets do get slapped in tier 11s. I almost feel like they're scaled so that the hunter, you're supposed to take the damage to your face. instead of your pet taking damage. But yeah, more like 4 set Warbound tier tokens today. That's huge. Aren't they actually making it so that elites from raids are gonna drop more warband gear? Isn't that coming out soon? I think it's actually a renown buff. I think it's actually a buff for renown. Let's get some weeklies out of the way, man. I need to get my rogue weeklies, dude. I need to make sure I'm actually keeping up with my M pluses because I was a little behind earlier in the week. I am going to be doing a bunch of mythic pluses with a group. Actually, because I am going to be doing a lot of M plus with like my M plus group, maybe I should just focus on alts. I probably should. You're rolling from agreed rolls if you're warbound by default. I feel like any item you get, even like let's say champion track gear from like delves, if you cannot, like if it's lower item level than what you could use, it should be made warbound. So it doesn't like, you don't need to burn it. Or it becomes like, if it's like an item you can't get it as an upgrade, like if you're running an item, yeah, maybe great item should be warbound. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I wouldn't be mad at that, honestly. I think they just really focus on making sure that you can't like use your ult to gear out your main. So I guess that's why they're like so strict and stringent with the setups for all of that. Actually, chat, I have enough gildeds. I should just do upgrades real quick, shouldn't I? Down for a stream a bit, don't you catch in a minute. What's up, Steven? How you doing, my man? Hope you're doing good, my guy. How you doing? How you been? It's been a second, huh? How's your gearing journey this season, man? You having fun? Fury and BM Hunter got buffed up recently, so you enjoy those. I'm gonna go do a sim real quick, chat, to find out what items I need to be upgrading this week. I'm gonna go through some upgrades. I'm assuming it's gonna tell me that, hey, get the C4 and pacemaker upgraded, and then go upgrade my helm, because that's gonna be 3 pieces. 3. So I basically can do 6 upgrades. So the helm is most likely gonna be my highest uppy, but I'm capped already, dude. Literally day 1. One day I'm capped. Tonight we're going to be going to Fractalists and Soul Hunters and hopefully killing at least hitting Salhadar this week. I don't know if we'll be killing him. So Rogue Sim make no sense. Told me to drop 3k mastery or Versa for 3k more of the other one. Wait, what? I mean, I think it's probably just trying to make sure that you're not hitting those DRs, because subtlety can play around DRs. I cannot wait until it replaces this ring with like an actual ring. So I'm gonna have a crit Versa, haste Versa, and that'll give me perfect stats, and I can run this neck but on mythic if I get it. Ever. I'm 20k for master Versa. If anything, I need crit. On sub, I don't think you need that much crit, man. I don't really think, I mean, the game is gonna tell you like, oh, you know, the crit is more valuable. And technically it is, but it's not an amazing stat. It's okay. But it's been dirty casual with delve gearing. Dude, delve gearing is so good at least, huh? They got a quest this week for delves, by the way. That was the one getting it. I'm on 3k crit top gear. I probably should also get my delves, huh, chat? I probably should get my delves done this week, huh? Let me do sims for the rogue, and then I'll do some gearing for alts, man. See if I can get a hero track item from a hunter. On 3k crit top, or running 5 to 6k. I think it's just because of DRs. The cash from Del's quest is some meta. Is it actually? Yeah, probably should have been a heroic piece. They should have done a hero track piece. Okay, so the game is telling me to upgrade my gear. Is it using the right? Okay, it is using the right build. Yeah, so it's telling me just go like fully up this, and then fully up the helm. We're doing it, chat. We're doing it. Helm maxed. I'm gonna use a socket for that thing. Trinket, a little bit unfortunate that I'm maxing it, because like the without trinket would have been better, but that's gonna be, I mean, I'm gonna just put gildeds into the trinket slots either way, so then eventually it's gonna be just valor stones. But yeah, now we're just spending our gildeds that quickly. The item level though, dude, 614. That's pretty good, huh, chat? Yeah, next week I'm gonna get a huge uppy with the ring. Get a better version of what I have. And hopefully I get something good from the Great Vault too. Is next week gonna be the week where you can pull a spark out of your vendor, the Great Vault guy? Is that gonna be the week when you can like pull a spark from this dude? At some point that should be up, right? Spark week plus mythic week dungeon. Yeah. 5-5 PvP Friday and Saturday, man. Friday and Saturday. Yeah. We do them every weekend. I don't try to make them like an everyday thing because I feel like it just gets a little stale. Plus, not everybody can make it. So we just try to meet up on like a day where most people are available. Weekends are the best for it, man. Alrighty, let's go and get some gearing done, chat. Between BM Hunter and Fury Warrior, I kind of want to play both. I think though I should get my Hunter a Dalaran. Let's try to see if I can take the Dark Ranger build and see if I can just like run that through the delves. The best about I love you content, man. Yeah, man, appreciate it. Appreciate it, my guy. I should go and upgrade this belt. I ain't gonna do it, chat. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, dude. I'm not doing it. In the weekly, I need what, dungeons? Yeah, unless I want to do a vision. But I'd rather get a key done. Alrighty. Do I have a quest from Brand? Brand have a weekly for me, or did I already complete it? I might have completed it. Alrighty. Let's see what else we got. Any easy ones? Oh, easy one. Fracture on Abyss is actually solid. Need to buy water within, but don't need to buy water within. You could. Don't they have? Hold on. I don't think you need to buy war. I mean, if you want to play War Within, you could. Yeah, I think at this point, if you are gonna play War Within, I would just get the Midnight pre-order. Like the base version, because then you got War Within and Midnight. That'd be more valuable. But like technically, you could play WoW without buying the newest expansion. You basically get all the content outside of the new expansion, which is War Within. But like, if you want to do some low-level stuff, low-level raids, low-level dungeons, transmog, mount farming, you don't really need the new expansion to do all that. Because you can hit like at least level 70, and then you should be able to do most of those for just the sub. The 1 key on a Hunter gets 107 avoidance, huge shoulders. That's huge. BM, you give up on survival? No. I definitely want to play survival. I love survival. BM just got juice, man. BM just got the absolute juice. Like actual insane gear. Or it's insane gains, I guess. Not necessarily gear, but definitely insane gains. So I'm giving BM a go, man. It's been a second since I've really played BM. I've actually been playing more survival, more marksmanship than survival, I'd say. It's not bad. It's not bad, but yeah, it's definitely it's definitely been different. But the buff Dark Ranger and the buff Beast Mastery a ton recently, so I'm giving it a solid shot. Yo, the actual black arrows are proccing a ton. It's just from like base attacks. It's gotta be right. I'm pretty sure the pack lead is still really good. But apparently Dark Ranger should be pretty insane numbers wise. Probably could be used on both stat weights with VM and MEM. That is true, yeah. Right now, Mastery and Crit are the two stats that like a good portion of Hunters are spec'ing into. At least like Marksman specs into it. Survival also likes those stats as well. For the time being. What are these procs? I just use black arrow into another black arrow into another black arrow. Hold on, why am I procking this much? Also, why is Brand actually doing damage? Oh, it's a hattering, never mind. Not an actual ability. Hopefully I get a, what is it, a, see if I can see it. I don't think I do, unless I gotta kill this group. Sometimes when you do this delve, pretty early on, you can get this like ring that you can go through it and basically skip through the rest of the delve. It is super nice. I'm gonna die. I need to resurrect my pet. Here we go. Also, I kind of hate how they broke Misdirect. Misdirect used to work in the same way Tricks works, right? You would hit it, you would click it, and then you can click your pet. Now I have to like already be targeting my pet in order to be able to use it, and I kind of hate it. Not gonna lie. Also, line of sight in this place is abysmal. Shouldn't you be reported as a black arrow over your kill command? Probably. Yeah, I will say this. I don't play BM Hunter that much. But you're probably right. I probably should be prioritizing it. I'm just so used to, you know, pressing kill command as soon as it's up. But I'll be honest, I'm not like BM Hunter extraordinaire by any measure. Far from it. Hopefully I get the actual, like, gateway. I do get the gateway! Yo, dude, the gateways are so good. I really wish I had camo. But gateways are huge. If you get a gateway, you could just skip the delve. Can I go in there? Okay, what I might do is I might pick up camo. Yeah, we'll just pick up camo just so I can get through. Because I don't want to fight. If you get the gateway, dude, you get to skip the delve. So either I can run around talking to all the Niffin, then killing all the suspicious looking Niffin, and doing a lot of fighting and a lot of BS, or I could just hopefully not get caught. I got caught. Come on! Blizzard, please! Pet, please. Please just aggro everything. I really need to, like, make a misdirect macro with my pet. Please. Please, just keep... I don't have Char Trap. Bro, I took this build from, like... Wowhead. Who the hell makes a Hunter build without Char Trap? Why in the world would you ever Pet, please, Jesus Christ, the pets, bro, pets suck at aggro on BM. They actually are abysmal. Actually just awful. Please, just aggro. You're doing all the damage anyway. Jesus, bro, it's really bad. Like, who the hell makes a Mythic Plus build? Or, is it a Mythic Plus build, or am I running like a Raid build? Even in Raid build, I probably would do like Tar Trap. Because you got Forge Weaver Raz too. That's a problem. I probably should be going like some kind of like a cleave build. Or I need to double check the builds before I start running them. That's my fault. That's my fault. But yeah, if you get the gateway, you basically get to skip the BS storyline or whatever objectives you need for a delve. And usually you either get like, either kill dudes, or kill dudes, or do a puzzle and kill dudes, or like a little gauntlet or whatever. Kill a dude. You just kill dudes. You don't have to think. You don't have to use your brain. It's super nice. Archon, this shows talent builds anyway. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't Archon that I used. I'm pretty sure I used Wowhead because Dark Ranger was not like something that was played. So I'm pretty sure I just was trying to figure out like what builds I should be running, and I took one from Wowhead, assuming they would just have it updated. But yeah, I just can imagine like, it's like having a build and you don't take a dispel, or having like a class that has a kick in their talents and not picking up a kick. Like at this point, I feel like what other, it's a class talent tree and this is some of the early talents that just give you utility. You're not choosing any like offensive power until towards the tail end of the talents. So I don't understand why some builds just don't even pick up kick. I really don't understand it. I really just don't get it. It's like, yeah, you could pick up utility and you could be universally good, but it's like, oh, but what if a raid boss does not need a kick? Therefore, you don't put a kick. But like, what are you going to spec into that isn't a kick then? You know what I mean? What else are you going to spec into? Like, some of those builds, I swear to God, are questionable. Let me see. Like, yeah, no tar trap. To pick up wilderness medicine, I guess it's fine. When tar trap triggers, you gain movement speed. Like, do I need movement speed? Ever? Or it can have a slow. That's good utilitarian wise. Kill command doing damage, all that stuff makes sense. Bursting shot is fine. More crit, so that's actually power gains. Feign death removes disease and poison is actually kind of valuable. Yeah. That's actually more valuable. Like, it just makes more sense. Like, you have one talent you can just kind of free float. I guess as fun as it is. But seriously, I don't understand why some people make builds and they don't just like, okay, let's just cram utility. Because you get free talent points around anyway. It's not like you're scrapped points in most cases. But a lot of the builds, like when you just look at them up, nope, they just don't run it. And it's a Wowhead. And Wowhead, it's not like it's Wowhead themselves, like Grind Riders or Wowhead making those builds. Usually Wowhead pulls the builds from class discords. Sometimes the people that write the guides on Wowhead are the same people that sit in class discourse doing like hours of theory crafting. I just don't understand why people won't do like utility builds. The multi-shot for B-skip, you don't need it. You do a lot of cleave passively. This is like a build that I picked up for raids that has a lot of cleave that doesn't need it. Because Black Arrow does a lot of cleaving. And also pick up things like dire cleave, so whenever I summon beasts, they also will cleave. But yeah, Black Arrow itself does a lot of cleave damage by itself. But also you get Ravenous Leap, any other pets you get to summon, they cleave naturally. So you don't actually need it. It's kind of nice. It's weird because also BM Hunters I haven't actually ran like a multi-shot cleave AoE for like dungeons at all. You don't need it. You don't need it. So it's like, why would you ever use it if you literally don't need it? Seems like a useless button when you can just run without it and do more damage. And have less single target sacrifice. Like the amount of talent points required to pick it up is just too much of a sacrifice when you can just go like alternative build. It's literally much better, much more fun. Less brain thought. Less management either. It's actually just feels better, plays better. So it's like, why would you ever run it? What else medicine makes it 1.5 second cooldown instead of 1 is big. Yeah, it's like 1.5 second per fear focus you spend. It's okay. It's I guess better than nothing. But yeah. Yeah, I feel like my like I did AoE everybody here, and this guy's somehow not aggro to my pets. I don't know why Misdirect does not feel like it does anything. Am I misdirecting Bran or something? Pretty sure I'm targeting my pet for it. Look, make sure to target a pet. Literally had to change targets in order to make sure the pet is the one getting the aggro. Sweet, no wasted focus. Yeah, exactly. No, it is really nice, man. I would look into those builds. I would look into no multi-shot builds. It is really nice. It's like pretty good because you just don't actually have to really think about the build. It's definitely less like brain power going on. Not like BM really took a lot of brain power to begin with, but like it's just nice, man. It's just nice. And just Black Arrow. Black Arrow itself does a lot of damage to him. And you also would be summoning with the tier set. The tier set will also cause your stampedes to proc whenever you beat Show Wrath. So that also does a lot of like AoE damage. But yeah, there I'm just Black Arrow, and that'll Blink Powder, which AoEs everything. I get to summon Fenrir. He does a bunch of AoE. I should have done the map. I knew I was missing something. I should have done the map. Maybe someone decent. Also need to craft something. Probably a bow, right? I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's that good. Which is unfortunate. Okay, hopefully we do another delve and hopefully I get a hopefully I get another one of those what's it called? The gateways. Dude, I actually like the gateways so much. When you get them on a delve that's like when you're just trying to get like all of your delves done on like all you're trying to gear, because delves are really good for gear. But when you're trying to get all of your delve stuff done just to get gear, and you're running the delve with like the worst like requirements, objectives, whatever, super lengthy, lots of running around, not that fun. Like this delve is generally good. But like doing this one, Skidder Breach takes a while. This one over here, Micromancer, also takes a second. I actually don't mind the one that's like here, the sinkhole, because it's a water delve, and for some reason they made those like really quick. But when you get a gateway, when you're doing like a really annoying delve, oh, it's so nice, dude. It is so nice. Also, just before I forget, let's pull out the map. Kaveza boss with a gateway to him. Yeah, the Kaveza boss to him. Yeah. Yeah, those other little like portals or whatever that we just talked about. I want to see if I can see some here. I'll be able to see one out here maybe. There's also a chance for me to get a gateway here. So what I actually might just do is I might not go up. I might just stay here and go kill stuff and see if I get a gateway to proc. Because that'd be super, super nice. And then I can just waddle over there. And then get the Cabeza, hopefully. Hopefully. Hey, bro, what's up, Denon? How you doing, my guy? Welcome, welcome, boys. I'm assuming this thing probably feels even better to play once I get the actual tier set. I really gotta get the tier for the Hunter. That's why I'm thinking of doing like a normal run, seeing if I can get enough gear. Because I can start catalyzing. I just need enough like in every slot in order to be able to start getting pieces. But the damage of like no gear to mill, that's not terrible, right? It was pretty alright. Good, you? Doing good, man. Checking out the buffs. I like the Black Arrow proc, by the way. That feels pretty good. I feel like I'm just constantly procking. Whether it's like high health, low health, it is really, really nice. It is very, very nice. Wait, I should probably not interrupt if he's gonna hit Brand. Okay, so then I need to kill like a couple of more trash packs. Just a couple of more mobs. I think if I clear all this out, then maybe, and then I think I need to clear these mobs, and there's a chance that a gateway will spawn. Why are you running at me? Didn't I just do the whole misdirect thing? So you should be attacking my pet instead. Do I have to like kill command both of them? I feel like misdirect does not function. I feel like misdirect is a button that just does not work, chat. I don't know. I don't know. Also, should I be running the cleave? Phantom Pain? Should I be running that instead? For the cleave? Because I'm pretty sure kill command is still a huge portion of my damage. And the Black Arrow is huge as well. There's been an update? Yeah, I mean, we got, what, this week, a huge set of buffs. Warrior got hotfixed. Hunter got buffed up. Actually quite sizable buffs. Like on paper, they should be really good. Oh, hey. It said the Cabeza portal thing, right? Flick again, Jake? Okay, I got Cabeza instead. I'm pretty sure I get nothing out of this. Okay. Oh, she instantly killed my pet! Okay, hold on. I need to res my pet. I need to turn off auto taunt because she'll just instantly nuke the pet. And she's gonna instantly nuke it, isn't she? I need her to not insta-kill my pet. My pet is parrying so far. It's dead. It is parrying and it's dead. Okay. Is this possible as BM? Is this doable as Beast Mastery? Because she'll just insta-target my pet. Okay. Got a Black Arrow. My pet does not have taunt or anything. Okay. At least it's survival. I can do enough damage to hold aggro for my pet. But bro, even the Clone Cabeza will just insta-kill the pet. It's literally just like parried, dead. What is my pet's parry chance? Can I see that anywhere? Is that something I can observe? You used to be able to have a tab where you can see all your pet's stats. I have no idea. It's been updated more within. Yeah, I mean, there's been, what is it? Class buff. But there have also been PTR updates. Chat, when do you think we're actually getting Legion Remix, man? And 11.2.5? Because I've been waiting for 11.2.5 for some time now. And they haven't given, like, a release date or anything. Please, pets, please. Okay, well, now I need taunt. Now I need to have taunt so you can actually hold aggro. I feel like pets maybe should have, like, AoE. Oh, there's a gateway. Yeah, so I don't actually need to do the delve. I should go over and I should go and do this. I'm gonna go in camo all the way to that checkpoint thing. I'm not gonna fight anything. I'm just gonna waddle over to the checkpoint, get the checkpoint, spawn Cabeza, get the map, and do the gate. So then I can just skip all of this. So instead of running around and, you know, clearing all these shadow whatever. I disengaged wrong way. Instead of running around doing like all the dispels with shadow and killing the mobs and everything, I can just like skip. Brand with a movement speed buff is super, super nice. I really want to loot it because there was an achievement to loot treasures enough times, but I got 20 seconds on my camo. I'm just gonna cheat her across. Okay, so now we got a checkpoint. I can now spawn Kaiveza if I wanted to. And I will in a second. I'm just gonna make it over to the gate. Turn off taunt to make sure my pet does not get chomped by Kaiveza. And hopefully not die. But yeah. Is it on War Within? Yeah. Yeah. Because midnight isn't here yet. Can we till midnight a minute? Yo, same. But it'll be anywhere 23rd September. Is that when Diablo comes out? Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I'm telling you right now, I would not be surprised if they did. Would not be surprised one bit. Okay, hopefully me going for Black Arrow on her causes her to aggro to me. And you know, Black Arrow causes her to attack me so I can just use sippy cups. Which might be the play, actually. Don't I need a lot of versatility if I want to play Dark Ranger? Bro, I've got like... how many resets on Black Arrow? Also, I feel like I should have gotten hit by that rush. That charge definitely should have killed me. This is gonna give me bad RNG. Dude, the amount of resets I get for Black Arrow is gonna be kind of nuts. Gonna wall this. This is, I guess, how you gotta do the fight as Beast Mastery, not let your pet aggro. But if you're the pack leader, all you got is pet damage. So I don't really know how you would go about doing that. Dark Ranger, at least you have the Black Arrow to like draw aggro from you. Otherwise, majority, like 80% of your damage comes from pets. So then Kaiveza is usually gonna attack your pets immediately. Swear that's just hidden on the ground. Please, Kaiveza, just die. 2, 1, and done. Please reset. There we go. There you go, girl. Okay, hopefully I get something good. Belt? Yeah, what an item. I feel like belt should have been illegal until like hero track. Belts definitely should have been illegal until the hero track. I need one of these. Those pouches are definitely worth picking up because the amount of like delve things you can get. Again, same room. Okay. Guess we're gonna go slow. I should just be tricks into Brand, shouldn't I? I probably should be. Just let Brand deal with it. You definitely do it, right? How long have you had your beard? I don't even know. Since I was born. At some point I kind of got lazy. I know that I started growing like the mustache before COVID. I don't know, beard maybe like a couple of months. More or less. Gotta pick up with the main before launch, honestly. If like this video is back, I'm gonna go play that. Yeah, might as well. I'm still not sure what I want to play. I will sneak and do a Barb. Or Rogue. If like Rogue got a really weird build, maybe Rogue. I definitely don't want to play like something that's B tier or like that's gonna struggle for the season. Because I just don't play enough Diablo to like press on, man. You know what I mean? I want to play something good. I didn't think Sork was going to be busted. I just thought there was like A tier or like S minus tier. I was like, I haven't played Sork in a while. I didn't play because it's OP. I am kind of glad that I got it to the point where I could literally teleport all over the map like every 0.2 seconds or something. That was really fun. Just like, you know, hitting that perfect power spike where I actually got best in slot gear, best in slot stats, rolled enough content in order to be able to like I forget what's it called, but like reformat my gear or whatever. That was really cool. I enjoyed that. I'm trying to get my pet to get aggro. Pet's not great at it. Whether my graze pass lives shave off. I mean, if that's your choice, man. If that's what you choose to do. Everybody has got to look alike. I don't tricks Brand. I just don't know. I don't know why they're all on Brand. I think it's because he's getting really good Hatterings. Not even that. Actually, his Devil Sword is doing much of his damage. It's not even that. Yeah, I'm gonna make some friends here. I also need to be doing a better job at like throwing the bleed on multiple targets. So I need to be separating the bleed around. Dude, what are the cooldowns for these? They're so short. They're gonna be shorter once I get my tier. Break 3 greater affix snack on my Spiritborn season. Yo, I've break some gear before because I didn't know how the whole affixing works. I break affixes myself before. Although I was trying to break like affixes on this. I was trying to get a bunch of boots because I needed just enough CDR and roll it perfectly. And I was just like, dude, I really need boots. I was just not getting any good luck whatsoever. So I was just getting a bunch of boots. Even if they're somewhat decentish or whatever, I would just re-roll like really bad stats to try to get better ones. Until eventually I got like a decent set of like 1 GA, if not 2 GA boots. Right, and you don't need to rest, you just need to keep going. But yeah. Sleep not been up 3 days? Yo, get some sleep, my man. 3 days is a long time. Masterwork is fun when you get correct things. Masterwork is fun when you've been playing like back to back to back and you've been farming a bunch of those currency, and then you have so much stocked up you can just masterwork over and over and over and over and over and over and over without having to go back and farm. What's not fun about masterworking, and I really think at this point they should change masterworking so you can get guarantee changes to gear. It's like the origin was so annoying to try to like, oh, I really need cooldown reduction on my shackles. Okay, let me just spend like 80,000 obsidian or whatever the hell that material is called. I don't play enough Diablo to remember that off the top of my head. You know what I mean? Are you kidding me? Can I pull one of these like without? No, I can't. I was gonna say, can I pull it without the rest? No, I cannot. No, I cannot. You thought. You thought. That being said, I did Black Arrow and that cleaved everything, so I could have done it differently. Yo, the Black Arrow procs are nuts. Wait, Black Arrow procs are actually really nuts. I like that a lot. Hell yeah. And we get the map. Hopefully we get something good, man. Hopefully we actually get something good. Weak as hell? Yeah, man, get some sleep. Sleep is good. Or at least that's what I hear. I really think they shouldn't have let, like, I feel like you should have been able to farm Gilded Crest from delves. Maybe like you get a buttload at first and then you could just, you know, spam farm the rest, but you don't get as many. So like, yeah, you could do delves to farm them, or Mythic Plus, which is more efficient if they really want to get people into like endgame stuff. Do I already have hero track gloves though? Oh, and I completed season journey. Yeah, I already had hero track gloves, unfortunately. Although these are haste versa. It doesn't even matter. I would be catalyzing them anyway. Yeah, so hero track item. We didn't get lucky chat. We need to get a neck, which is maybe good. I don't know what stats I needed for BM at all. I have no idea. Trinkets are good. So I guess I'm done with this. I just need one piece of tier. That's all I need on my hunter right now is just one piece of tier gear, and we can catalyze the rest of my tier. We can catalyze a 4 set. I want to see if we... I guess we just do normal raid or something, man. Right? I think it's possible to get a 680 item level. I don't even know if that's like... works. Or if we'll be able to get into anything, honestly. Get to buy stuff? Yeah, brand morpher. Dirigible schematic. Okay. I gotta do slash reload. For some reason, sometimes I want to buy some stuff from vendors when I right click it. It just does not work until I reload. Brand morpher. That is a fun item. To be fair. A very, very fun item. And I actually almost have enough gildeds. I could almost craft a really good weapon. Is it 7 gildeds per delve, chat? It is, right? I should just do one more delve and crack the weapon. Real quick. I feel like that's worth. Because then I don't have to worry about my weapon woes at all for the season. Is it the Karesh delve that's up? It is. I wanted a Karesh delve or a Dread Pit. Probably the pit, right? Probably the pit. I'll be more amazed, but he said money except for 2 days he'll give me. I mean, I don't really know, man. Money is good, but sleep, that's a currency you can never get back. Money, you can always make more money. Sleep, literally, you can never get back. 7? Okay, well, it's worth it. We'll do one more. The riveting content that is delves, I know, not the most exciting content out there. Delves can be a bit snoozer if you have like a fully geared character, but like on a fresh new geared character, it doesn't feel like a fun enough. It's just enough kind of fun. Just enough amount of fun. But hopefully I'll either get another Skippy here or Mesh and Scarden. Okay, I think that's actually easier. Pretty sure is the easier, like the quest or whatever story type of delve. Says release a reset day for you. Try to get 16. Get another power boost so you can catch up fast and make sure you got weeklies before 6 p.m. my time. Bro, yeah, the fact that we can get all those weeklies out of the way by the time you guys get yours is... I mean, it's not like it's a competition, right? Not really. It feels like we go by quicker, but not really. If you... Remember how yesterday we were talking about, oh man, look at all these tombstones showing you like where other players have died, yada yada. And there's 2 right there, bro. 2 right there. I want to see if I can get my... Maybe I can get him to aggro to meme. I don't know if I can. But ideally I'd like him to walk over here with Scarden. So that I could, what's it? Blow up on him. But I don't think I can anymore. Bro, I should have done Binding Shot. I realize that now. Make sure everything on WoW is done before Tuesday so I can get some fulls in Diablo. Diablo 2 or are we talking about Diablo 4? Actually gonna send it over here. And pets, rush in, do your thing. Maybe we can kill some of these guys. And then they blow up. And then those guys blow up. Maybe I just get a random gateway out of this. Or a Cabeza. Either gateway, Cabeza, or just nothing. Nothing. Okay. Unfortunate. Oh, I do get bonus like box or something at the end of it, right? Flicker gate. Diablo 2 just still doing things, general forming and Dario without immunity. Dude, it's been so long since I played Diablo 2. You know, when's the last time I played Diablo 2? Bro, I didn't really have a PC growing up, but we always had internet cafes, and they were pretty common in Russia. And yeah, I mean, in my family, we could barely afford a computer. When we did get one, it's like, that thing is not gonna run games, dude. The paintball game that most Windows PCs came from at the time, it could do that, but not a lot since then. So a lot of my games that I enjoyed were like browser games. But we didn't have anything like Newgrounds or anything like that. So it was just like whatever browser games I could find. There was a cool one where it's like Bionicle Lego one, where it's like an adventure. And it's like a clicker type of a browser game. That's all I remember, bro. Yeah, and at some point we got a PC upgrade where then I did play Warcraft 1 or Warcraft 2. No, Warcraft 3, because it was Frozen Throne, and I would make maps, like custom maps, but I was never good at it. We also didn't have internet on the PC for like a good while, so not like I could play online games or whatever. Not like I could play online lobbies or anything like that. Not like I had a lot of inspiration to work with. But yeah, Diablo 2 was a common game that was installed in most like internet cafes, as well as GTA, San Andreas, or Vice City. Usually Vice City, but yeah, I think actually most of the time it's Vice City or like original GTA 3. Warcraft 3 invented MOBA. Basically, yeah. That was really fun about internet cafes, is because Warcraft on those PCs worked on the internet, and everybody, like, people did LAN lobbies and essentially played games of Dota, Defense of the Ancients, like the OG one, or Counter-Strike. So between those two, with a bunch of Russians, dude, a bunch of Ruskies popping off together in a LAN lobby, it was so fun, dude. It was so fun. Actually such a good time. I was never good at it though. At the time, I was never good at it, but like it was fun to be part of the culture. You know what I mean? It was really fun to be part of the culture. Plus, it's like everybody, like especially Counter-Strike in particular, right? Since they're all in the same room, bro. Screen peeking was absolutely diabolical. You have to make sure you select the right PC and you were positioned correct in a good spot in the cafe in order to make sure that you were like, you can just have some rat bastard peeking to see exactly where you are. If you're hiding in the corner of the map or anything, bro, could see you like approaching the hallways. It was fun. It was really fun. I was pretty young at the time, but I still have like some fond memories of that, man. Very fond memories. Hey, Dalaran, how are you? What's up, Stam? How you doing, my man? Hope you're doing good. Trying to see if I can get some gear on my Hunter, man. I really wish I got a tier pieces from Great Vault. But I think after this chat, we are gonna go and do a. I guess we'll try to see if we can do a normal raid. See if we get some actual gear on the Hunter, because I really want to gear this thing and my warrior. I still also want to see if I can get a raid done on my evoker as well at some point. I think it's going to be a must-have this week in particular. Just because that spec is a lot of fun, and when it comes to raiding in particular, I can just get into heroic raids and nothing. It's actually so easy. Like, the healing as evoker is... Like, it's a complicated spec, but the actual, like, healing playstyle, once you get it rolling, it is ridiculous how easy it is. Okay, I didn't kill like any Nerubians caught in that. Zero Shock is the only positive part of the COD community right now, is the zombies one. I'm not surprised, just because zombies is collaborative. I know that people get super competitive, but like you talk about PvE environment, right? Playing as a team or whatever. Where in COD, the majority of it is deathmatch. I feel like that's, I'm pretty sure they did studies, right? When games have more PvE type of content, usually tend to be more collaborative with one another. Also, who the hell are you? Is that a bat that I could summon? Is that a dire beast? I don't think I've ever had one of those things before. Let's see if I can skip over to you and then see if I can just kind of get you to waddle over. Yeah. Let's sit here. Yep. I don't want to be in between of that. Stun him. Nice. I kind of love the fact that in Delves they were pretty good about the whole, hey, environmental damage. It's kind of satisfying, not gonna lie. Kind of mildly satisfying. Borderlands 4 comes out Friday. Oh, man. Honestly, I feel like if it wasn't for Randy Pitchford opening his mouth at any point... Oh, hey. There's a Skarden that killed Slayer of Aleb? Dude, you died to a Skarden? What, is him blowing up count as death to him? Bro. We're talking about that yesterday, chat, remember? Unfortunate, my guy. Unfortunate. Alright, let's try to see if we can just kill him without dying myself. So I don't want to be killed by Skarden. Come on, Sensei, bro, shut up. Yeah, I feel like that guy's the only... That game is probably gonna do okay, but anytime that man opens his mouth, things get rough. And like, he's just such a goofball, but like, it's getting bad, man. anytime that guy opens his mouth, I don't know, dude. Randy. First, it was a comment about like people asking, hey, is this game going to be $80 like every other game trying to be $80? He was like, well, I don't have control, the publisher does. It's like, dude, Randy, you're literally the head guy at Gearbox. There's ain't no way you don't have like any pull in that. And it was like, get pissy at people because they just ask him about it. And it's like, what are you on about, dude? And then it was like some kind of like a weird guitar instrument thing he did. I don't know what the context was, but it's just him like playing the guitar, singing a song about bigots. I'm like, dude, hold on. He's like upset about some people like trash talking him online. He's like, wait, hold on. These are people that are unhappy with your conduct, that are like fans of your game. And it's like, oh, you don't like me? You must be a bigot. It's like, bro, you're off the deep end. You just, somebody's got to take his phone away. He needs a PR manager immediately. Seriously. Like, there's an opportunity for you to make a very successful game. Look, Borderlands games are a classic. People love them, but like, just shut up and you can make all the money in the world without getting into random ass drama. Why? Like, how is that gonna help you at any point? Huh? How is any of this gonna help you, Randy? Randy! Like, the guy makes no sense, dude. Or maybe he just likes in order to beef too much. I have no idea. One or the other. Ultimate Vault Hunter affixes into the base game. Oh, you got the ultimate? Or wait, they bought Ultimate Vault Hunter mode affixes into the base game. They made it harder with easier access to farming. Honestly, a WM. Okay, so they made like, is that like gameplay changes? Okay, neat. I have not kept up in terms of what they did in terms of the content or whatever, because I don't think I'm gonna be getting Borderlands. I feel like Borderlands 2 was a prime time. Then anything that was a spin-off of Borderlands was like, okay, it's fine, but like kinda just waiting for the third. And then the third, apparently story-wise, was bad. Like, a good draw of the game is the story. But apparently they decided, oh, we're just gonna have like super unlikable characters. And I know they're villains, right? It's not supposed to really root for them, but like, Handsome Jack was a great, well-written character. A very compelling bad guy. And you wanted to see what the hell happens next. The gameplay was good, but like, story-wise was whatever. And then they followed up with Tiny Tina, and it's like, bro, Tiny Tina was just absolutely just not great. Okay, so we should be able to make a weapon. And we got boots. Beautiful. What makes weapons, chat? For hunters. I'm also going to be a little sad here because open portal, any player can use it to return to the closed league. Okay, sounds like an extra Hearthstone basically. I never used this, so I'm gonna give it a go. 2-hour cooldown, really? 1 hour cooldown, 2 hour cooldown. Bro, I just want to go places. Why does it need to have such a long cooldown? So bad, but the gameplay was pretty good. Yeah, that's what I heard. Gameplay was pretty good. Same with Tiny Tina's. I finished the game a day or two because how much fun it was. Yeah. I mean, if somebody liked it, right? But like, the general sentiment was not good. But if you liked it, that's good. Right? That's the whole point at the end of the day. Like, if it's fun for you, it's fun for you. And that's awesome. But yeah, I feel like that guy could make all the money in the world if he just kept his mouth shut for 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds. Let the game release. Please, just stop saying dumb stuff. Like, look. Just. All you have to do, Spirit Corporation binds a fallen Delver to their Avenger together, making about 10% increased movement speed. Reduce the damage to take by 5%. Oh, wait, what? Spirit of Corporation binds a fallen Delver and their Avenger together. Okay, so just a buff that I get for killing like a mob that killed the guy. That's cool. Like, we're trying to keep his phone away from him. Yeah, exactly. Like, just give him PR manager. Just if he literally just left the internet and just did his thing, kept his head down, not got into internal beef, and worked on making the game as best as possible, and just hung out and just did whatever he likes for fun, honestly, he will be perfectly fine. Literally, games will be okay, and they'll probably be a little more successful. I mean, that Borderlands movie was a stinker, though. But, like, I don't think that franchise has been built up between 1 and 2, and it's, like, it's still strong to this day. And it's like, just keep the ship going. You don't need to do anything crazy. Just need to innovate on the game, make it better. They could do that. Again, gameplay of third people liked. So it's like you can make the gameplay even better. Just make it hire some writers and make a compelling story. Although I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up just like wheeling out Handsome Jack at some point. I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even kidding you. I feel like at some point maybe it's like they could be potentially at like wit's end, where they're like, all right, dude, we tried everything. Let's just bring it back to old reliable. Handsome Jack is back, baby. I would not be surprised, man. I would not be surprised at all if they did something like that. Would not be surprised one bit. Oh, the buff is like a whole light thing. I didn't realize that. Alrighty. Gun, bow, doesn't really matter, does it? I'm gonna need to make a weapon ranged. I guess I need to do POW 2? POW 2? Yeah. Oh, I need 2 sparks. Do I have enough? I need engineering? Oh. Let me go and... Is that really the only ranged weapon you can make as a hunter? Yeah, dragon hunters. Current expansion. Yeah, only guns. Okay. I didn't realize it was only an NG thing. I haven't had to craft a gun on a hunter in a while. So I didn't really know what to expect, to be honest. And hopefully I have more than enough valor. More than enough. Okay, so we got 2 of these. Handful of bismuth bolts. I'll probably need to buy like a whole slew of prime bolts. It's depressing. That is depressing. Handful of bismuth bolts. What? 15,000 just for the bolts? Bro, do I have an engineering character that can craft it myself? Do I have an NG character? I'm pretty sure I had it like a Boker. Dal Warlocky. I think he did a little bit of engineering. I don't know if I got to learn the weapon or anything. But if I can respec and learn the weapon, maybe I could make it with like lower tier crafts. Maybe. General weapons just cost so much money. Yeah. But the NG items though, the problem is if it was like, hold on, if I needed like some kind of like inscriptionist items or like wood or leathers, those are so much less expensive than bolts. Like engineering uses only very specific items for a professional. Those things are giga expensive, man.
That item is still recharging.
That is wild. I'm gonna try to see if I can spec into gun crafting, but I don't really know, man. I might not have enough points. Two-handed staff cost me. Well, two-handed staff is a lot, yeah, but like weapons like swords, maces, axes, those are pretty inexpensive. Because like a lot of items use blacksmithing supplies, and a lot of those weapons use very, very similar items. Staffs, on the other hand, inscriptionists, and they only have 2 weapons. Only a handful of materials are used for inscriptionist stuff. So it's partially why it's expensive, but like engineering, there's only 1 item. You can only get 1 ranged weapon, and it's from engineering. And it only has very specific uses for engine. So it's like, as a profession, it just kind of makes things really, really tough. Yeah, I don't even have like any maximization there at all. Is this the one where you'll be able to make a gun? Or is it devices? Or don't I need to learn the recipe for the gun to be able to unlock guns? Goggles. Profession gear. Oh no, you can spec into guns. I don't know if I'll have enough points, but I think I'm gonna try to just relearn it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if that does anything. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I won't be able to. Who knows? Okay. Maybe I'll have enough. I guess I'm gonna max out gun. Yeah, okay, so I have the recipe now. I mean, I'll still need... The reason why I'm thinking I'll do it myself, because if let's say, okay, bismuth bolts are very expensive. But what if I get like chaos circuit at rank whatever, get whimsical wiring at rank 3, maybe that's cheap. Maybe gyrating gears are rank 3 are cheap. And then I could do like rank 2, a handful of bismuth bolts. Right? That's kind of what I'm thinking, and I'll just use my concentrate in order to get it up. So I might be able to go with cheaper mats. And maybe get... Hold on, how much gold does this guy have actually? Because alloys 1.2 at the moment. That is still expensive though. How much are Ironclaw alloys? I can look it up real quick. 1.2. Yeah, so close to 1.3 really. Okay, so I could input up a little bit more, right? I can make it a little easier to craft. If I max this. Pretty sure. Okay, so question. Do I have enough for POW? Gyrating gear, whimsical wiring. Do I have gold in this guy? A little bit. I have some gyrating gear and stuff. Let me go and put this stuff in the auction house. Actually, I'm gonna look all over the place. Let me do this. I want to see if I have enough of anything here. Pack recipe. Okay, so I need the good gyrating gear. I have like one rank 3. NG. Okay, so then I need whimsical wiring. Safety switches, I have some, but they're not really great. And then it was okay, so I don't have too many gyrating gears. I will need some safety switches. What are safety switches? Safety switch. I mean, 4 of those. Okay, so that's done. Whimsical wiring. I really have 3 and I need 18. Whimsical wiring. That's so expensive, bro. Gyrating gear. That's so expensive. That is less expensive than the bolts though. So I ideally have 1. Okay, well I have 5 now. Okay, so let me do this. Just so I can keep track of all the good rank 3 items. I'll place this here, 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 and I'll pick them up on my hunter. And I'll park this character at like the engineering bay. Okay, so then I need just a little bit more gyrating gear, just a little bit more whimsical wiring. Chaos circuit, I'm pretty sure that's not expensive. And then probably rank 2 bismuth bolts are probably okay, right? Maybe. Hopefully. Possibly. I'm guessing here, dude. I'm guessing. Yeah, like 6 to 12 of them, even for the rest, if you don't play, it's very expensive. It is expensive, isn't it? Like, we had a bunch of bots or something. Is that what the prices went kind of expensive recently? Okay, I need to grab these just to keep track of them. I do have gold that I could withdraw actually. Let me withdraw like, I don't know, 10,000. I try to be very, very limited with my gold spending for my alts, man. If I can help it. When I can help it. Because otherwise I'm going to take a gold from my main, and I kind of want to make sure that main is good for like this season. Alright, so I got all these safety switches. I need more gyrating gear. Need how many? 18, no, 12. 12 and I have 5, so it's like what, 7? Okay, not that bad. And then there's whimsical wiring. I have 3, I need 18, so it's like 15. Not too bad. That's doable. And chaos circuit. Oh, that's also need to be rank 3? Okay. That's not that expensive. Okay, so I got them all except for a handful of this. Do I have bismuth bolts at rank 3 at all? Bolts. No, not at all. Not a single one. So I need 64 for rank 3, or I could go for rank 2 and hope that'll be enough. Which maybe it will, maybe it won't. Who knows? Handful of bismuth. So 64. I mean, I guess I can technically afford it. I'll do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna chance it, because imagine if I buy like rank 2s and that'll be not enough to really make a good weapon, and I'm gonna just be sad anyway. Be sad about it. Let's do a. Oh, so what embellishments do hunters use? Should I pop an embellishment on this thing? The hunters use the I guess I'll look at marksmanship. So they use like the looks like dawn thread lightning. I won't be able to put on a weapon. Although rising armor banding is okay too. Looks like most people just go for dawn thread. I'm gonna wow hit it. See if I can compare this gear, see what is even recommended. Weapon won't be young Gimbis. If you do crack the weapon, use the Dark Moon Sigil for rating and Vivacity for Mythic Plus. What about BM? It looks like maybe it's actually not terrible. Yeah, Dark Moon Ascension. Okay, so we'll make it with Dark Moon Ascension. I'm gonna need a little bit of gold. I might help my rogue right now and commit to Frost Mage. Yo, Frost Mages apparently can crank some damage. I don't know how many I need. 5,000 gold? Yeah, that's what's recommended is Ascension. So I'm just gonna go and get Ascension. And then I should hopefully be able to craft it without having to pay anybody anything. Dark Moon. Yeah, Sigil of Ascension. And that will do. Hopefully. And now hopefully I can craft it a rank 5. That's the question. Can I craft it a rank 5? Hopefully I can. Great mastery, extension. Oh yeah, I need the thing. Wait, do I not have enough sparks? Ain't no way, right? I have one. I thought I had two already. Oh yeah, I need one more spark. What can I do for spark chat? Is it like a weekly? Or can I just get it from like anything? Dungeon? Like M plus dungeon or any dungeon? I kinda want a quick one. I kinda want a quick one, if I can help it. Kinda want a really quick one. Can you get it from delves? Like if I just do like a rank 1 delve? The M plus should do it. Can I get one from my rank, like a tier 1 delve? Like while doing this quest? Because I'll probably do like a really quick quest. Spark from delves, you just go get one? Yeah. Does it need to be bountiful? Or is it just the random boxes that can drop it? Because I'll literally just want to rank 1. Doesn't have to be bountiful? Okay. Or do you mean like, no, it has to be bountiful? I don't know, is that... I feel like I'll be starting like this Abyss one. At literally tier 1. Could be any. Bro, I haven't done a tier 1 delve in ages. Everything just melts. Just auto attacks kill things. What are pets? I don't even know. Got a spark from tier 8 gateway skip. Oh, okay. And I got gateway. Bro, I love gateways. I love gateways. Gateway is so good. Where are my pets? Okay, well, bear is stuck somewhere. I swear to God. Oh no, yeah, he's actually stuck somewhere. I have no idea. Where are you? Is he running anywhere? Okay, I don't know where my bear is at. Okay, now he's here. Great. Fantastic. That is the worst part about BM though, is that pet reliance. That is the worst. I guess I should respawn, right? Yeah. I think they die when they hit 50. Okay, didn't get lucky. I guess we'll go again. Here we go again. Is that because the bear, because I do the jump here and that's why the bear gets stuck? Is it good now? Kinda. Maybe get another gateway randomly? Would be really nice. Pet? Holy dude, it takes forever. I don't think I get a gateway this time. Unfortunate. Okay, the pet is pretty bad to work with, man. Where is he? Try to spam kill command and he's just, oh no, he's having to go a long way. Well, anything they do in the future for hunters, bro. Hunter PM is pretty fun, but I don't have to deal with a pet. And I'm not having to deal with like the whole pet AI. When the pet is not just being useless. It's kind of manageable. Outside of that, it's not that fun. Just trying to make it skip the rest of this, right? Oh wait, I don't think I can. Back from the shadow summon, Dark Ranger should 100% have Blink Strike back? Yeah. Yeah, they definitely should. Yeah, Blink Strike was really good because the pet would just like blink over to your target. It was really, really nice. Something like this definitely should be in the game. Definitely should be. Just a nice quality of life thing. At least for the BM. They want to like make sure that not too many specs use it. Like BM is so reliant on the pet, at least like making sure that the pet's easier to use. A nice quality of life thing. I don't know, make it a capstone for all I care. Something would be nice though. Alright, please give me a spark. Because then I can craft my weapon. And then I could be at least playing a real class more or less. Hopefully. Grand, please. Spark? No spark. I barely see these memories. That's cool. Okay, so no spark. What the hell do I do next? Can I get a spark from World Boss? 30 million negation spikes, 1.7 cast. That's fun. Yeah, apparently it's like hitting really, really hard this season. Okay, how else do I get a spark, chat? I need one. I guess I do a Mythic Plus weekly, but it just feels like it'll take forever. That or just jump into raid, see if I can get like a normal raid done on this guy. And then as soon as I get a spark, maybe I go craft it real quickly. Does it say what can give me a spark? Delves, Mythic Plus, raids, instant PvP, and some outdoor events may help you catch up. Can the like the weekly boxes give me a spark? Fragment or whatever? Like a theater troop or the machine one or the Hollowfall one. I think so. Can I get a spark from Visions? Because I almost feel like I should do the World Soul and swap that out. The World Soul from a Dungeon Quest, just do Visions. Maybe that'll be faster. Like no mask run. Just full clear. Because I doubt that this can give me a spark, right? Well, at least I got a survival weapon. If you want to play survival, I have a good weapon on range, but then I got a survival weapon. That's cool. We do follower dungeons quick. Does follower dungeon actually work for a spark? Or are you talking about like completing the World Soul Dungeons quest? And then what dungeon would I do this for then? What, like Aldani or something? Igadon probably would be quick, right? Igadon follow Arakara. Arakara? Yeah, for the quest. I mean, yeah, I guess shoot. I really want to do raid. I know I should probably get myself a weapon because I'm just gonna amp up my item level quite a decent bit, but actually speaking about item level, some of mine, I was thinking maybe I could squeeze some with a cloak. I also need to put sockets in these, but they're so expensive, bro. They're so expensive. I ain't doing that yet. I ain't doing it yet. Oh. Okay. Running all Donnie, and hopefully just like beeline to the bosses. And hopefully followers won't get in combo with literally everything. I do like doing follower dungeons on a rogue though, because it doesn't matter whether the followers can follow me or not. Usually I can just skip to the boss and just solo it. I don't know if the followers will be able to avoid all the mites here and everything. Yeah, I don't think they can't stealth, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Blizzard was like, no, they should play like a normal, like a player would, and literally fight everything, not skip or anything like that. And I was like, it's kind of lame. I really just need them for these guys, but I don't even know if I really need them. Maybe my pets will do it. No, my pets can cleave this. Problem is they're probably gonna bring everything here, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Oh, so fun. Okay, this wasn't that many mobs. Could have been worse. Could have been much worse. I need to switch to like a lost bet. But I think I just have one. Okay, next guy. Wait, can I do any good skips here? Anything wacky? There's an invisible wall here? Okay. Okay. Wait, this guy's not even high health or low health. What just killed him? Is that my trinket? Kinda massive. So Mage has 239 free crest. To it's almost 706. Wait, which crest? Like gilded? He just said I got 339 gilded crests? Gilded and ruined? That seems like a lot. Seems like a lot. Okay, the spawn boss I just need to kill the dudes in the middle, right? Pretty sure. Because in M+, I know that people do a lot of pulls. But I'm pretty sure just that dude in the middle on PTR would be enough to, like, proc the boss. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Usually people do, like, that pull and then pull the dudes on the side. I couldn't remember which one of the mobs specifically procs the actual boss spawn. Performance still not setting them. I have to farm them, still not sitting on them yet. What, Cress? Well, hopefully you're not sitting on Cress. Hopefully setting them into whatever gear you're looking to get. Unless you're just trying to like bank them up and just send them all at once. Then the question would be, what are you trying to send them on? Can I skip any of this? No. Oh, maybe I could, but I'm dumb. Never mind. I was thinking maybe I could go left side to avoid all of this down the middle, but that was definitely not the play. Here I am. Crossfire Major Haste crit apparently. But isn't Haste crit really good for Frost Mages ever? Forever now? Pretty sure that was like your best stats for like ages at this point. Or at least I'm pretty sure those are the true stats that you would cap out. Mastery, they've been trying to make that better, but it just still is not that great. We're trying to make it better, but have not been able to do so. Not effectively. For fire though? Wait, are you trying to play Frost or Fire? Because you're talking about Glacial Spikes. Unless you're like a Fire Mage and talk about those little proc Glacial Spikes. That's a different story then. Which technically, yes, you do get Glacial Spikes, but when you're like, wow, look at my Glacial Spikes, my mind immediately goes, oh, Frost Mage, right? Alright, game, please give me a quest. Please give me the thing. I don't think the box itself gives me actual sparks, does it? Yeah, so the box itself, the actual dungeon itself did not give me a spark. Question is, does the weekly give me a spark? I'm assuming so, right? Or at least a fragment? At least a fragment. No, he did not. Wait, it did. It just didn't show up. I did get a spark. It just did not show up. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I get a spark? Oh, no, I got the spark with the cash. Okay, so it wasn't in the box. Okay, yeah, that's what I was looking for, is the spark in the box. Okay, well, at least we got what we needed. At least we can now craft the weapon.
Supply of goods for Outlanders.
Guild order, rank 5. Missive. Did I never buy a thing? Okay, I did buy a thing. Okay, what did I do wrong? Okay, now it works. Is that because probably because of Spark, honestly. Alright, so hopefully I can craft this at rank 5. Hopefully my engineer that barely has any work in engineering can barely craft it at rank 5. Please. Hopefully, dude. Hopefully. And then we can actually have a weapon, and then maybe we can do something with it. Reload. Oh, this guy is not in the guild. Okay. I put it in. Okay. Al Warlocky. I hate the hoops I'm having to jump through just to try to see if I can just spare as much gold as I can crafting my thing. This character got none but all the gear. What do you mean? Got all none of the guilders but all the gear? Or one character got all the not enough room, but what? Okay, so I need to try to see if I can go here, cancel order.
Calibrated my prices to be
Cancel. Okay, grab materials, right? Open all. Okay. We'll try this again. Bro, I'm just trying to craft a weapon. Why is this weapon crafting like the worst experience right now? Okay. This. Personal order. Dal Warlocky. Rank 5. Okay. Please work. Please work. Let's look at all the stats wait for mage specs. And I saw fire mages for Frostfire spec is a haste crit build right now. Let me look it up actually. Fire mages, apparently not that many people playing fire. And it looks like most of them are Sun Fury right now. Unless it's like a rating thing. No, even for rating it looks like it's Sun Fury too. Okay, it looks like there is some builds that are playing Frostfire though. Sun Fury is 100 times better. You're just trying to play Sunfire, Frostfire just for funsies. Yeah, let me take a look at it. Yeah, it looks like haste heavy. I don't know about crit. It looks like this guy is running less than 1,000 points of crit. It's literally all 30,000 points of haste, 12,000 Versa, 11,000 mastery, or like 13,000 Versa, 12,000 mastery if you're rounding up. But yeah, a 30,000 haste apparently. I don't know if that's real or not. That seems like a lot of haste. 30,000 is a lot. 30,000 is a wild number. Let me tell you. Okay, crap. No, I can't even craft this at rank 5. Huh. Is it because my Kazakar engineering is not max? Oh, that's really bad. I thought I'd be able to. But apparently not. I need how much skill to get it to rank 4? So it was 372. So you tell me I need like 100 more skill just to get it to rank 4, and then I could use concentrate. So I can kind of bypass part of it if I do this with 20 skill, but then I still need a lot of skill. Find someone to craft it for 2k. I don't know if there will be enough people that can craft it for 2k. To be honest. Yeah, I guess I'll have to. I was hoping I would try to save as much gold as I could. Just having like a character that would like a professional do it. Like across my other alts. But apparently that's not a thing. For one reason or another. That's weird. Okay, I guess I need to see if anybody can craft it. Damn. I guess I'll just place it with everything. Looking for POW or NG. There we go. Try to see if I can get anybody. Usually somebody has like a weak aura or something that'll pop in. Got trouble right now, rank 3 mats. Rank 5 gear. No fear required. Tip what you're able to. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Vita Mortem. 2,000, right? After 2,000 you die. Cheapo, but I'll do it. Sent. Okay, beautiful. So hopefully I can get it done really real quick, and maybe we could do a raid. Kill a couple of bosses, see if I can get pieces of tier. Because I just need one piece of tier. And then I can make a 4-star on the Hunter. And then we'll actually make some huge prog. Well, that'd be fantastic. Wildhead Guide Rider trolling right now 25k. Are you talking about like Wildhead Guide Rider for like the I'm just going off of a log of somebody who ran the hero spec. It's Frostfire. Okay, they didn't make it. Huge. Alright, so look at the item level jump. That's like 7 item levels. That's pretty good. Still kind of low in terms of overall item level, but that's better than nothing. At least we got a real weapon, chat. Normal salad bar. Normal. Doubt I could get into heroic, but normal for a piece of tier, very, very likely. That Sentinel, is that the first boss? Lexus Sentinel, right? Or these guys pass the first boss because he doesn't drop tier. Maybe. Okay, well, at least a try. I could also go for a group that already killed Plexus, just for more chance of the tier. And hopefully get a bite. Yo, let's go to homie. What's up, TK? Hey, my man. Hope you're doing good, my guy. Bro, I've been tired all day, man. I've been working as much as I can ever since I woke up. And I've been having to wear this fraction boot, or it's like a immobilization boot around my leg, just letting it heal. It's mostly just to make sure my ankle doesn't move. Bro, I am tired of this thing. It's been 1 week. I'm going mad. I'm going mad. Walking around this thing is uncomfortable. I'm literally having to wear a shoe around the house. Just otherwise, like the elevation, my hips would be so messed up. This boot gives me like a couple inches up. Has a bit of like a height increase to it. So if I'm not wearing a shoe on the other foot, like basically I'm like one step is a little taller than the other. And it's like really, really bad for your back and your hips. So I'm literally wearing a shoe around the house. I normally never shoes around the house at all. But like this thing, I'm so tired of it, dude. I'm so tired of it already. But I know I should be wearing it for like 3 weeks just to make sure that the healing process and all that jazz is completes all the way through. Tooth infection in me, bro. Got a mad shot. I'm calling mad shit me. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, TK. Yeah, I don't think I've had a tooth infection. So I don't really know what's it like, but hopefully you're doing alright, my man. Hang in there, yeah? Do the best you can to distract yourself and all that good. What you'd rather do is troll shuffle, he quit last I expect the mage just trolled him into thinking sheep got removed. Next round spam sheeps him on the enemy team. Wait, what the hell? Sheep got removed? How gullible is he, man? What the hell? That is a lot of haste. Jesus Christ, you have 50% haste. There ain't no way that's normal, right? That's a lot of haste. Does Bloodlust even do anything for you? Like haste cap, big time, I imagine. Holy. He scripts a tempest and single target as well, and I'm plus or nervous rate instead. Are we talking about assassination or we're talking about subtlety? Because one Crimson Tempest is a subtlety ability, but Eviscerate is not. Crimson Tempest is assassin. Yeah, Crimson Tempest is an assassination skill, but not Eviscerate. Which spec are we talking about? It couldn't just pay attention to WoW after. For SS, I think in Crimson Tempest just to put up a bleed, and then you just invent them the rest of the time, man. Because of Caustic Spatter. Yeah, Caustic Spatter damage is very good. That being said, Assassination is very bugged, so I don't really know if you'll be seeing full value on the damage, but you could try. You know? But yeah, you basically Crimson Tempest just for the bleed, and you don't really spam it like a Feral with Rips or Primal Wrath. You basically just put it up for the bleed once, and only after you get all your other bleeds up and running first. So you want to get as many ruptures as possible, and then you Crimson and just maintain Crimson. You don't need to refresh it or spam it. You just need to refresh it if it's right about to fall off. That's a lot of priests. Bro, Normal raids are a weird type of beast where you can just do like weird class stacking. Like it doesn't matter whether you do it, but it's so funny when I see like that kind of a crazy class stack where it's like, all right, just all holy priests, good to go, boys. There's been some veins of Priory. Oh, that's what lost? Jesus, dude. Yeah, I'm sure like that haste is capped at some point, isn't it? But the benefits are not even like real anymore. That is wild. Is that what just Frostfire plays? Is that high haste, or is that like both mage specs play that? Or like builds? I saw Bloodlust. Time Warp? Assume a Time Warp. Chat, hopefully I get some pieces of tier here. I just need one, and then I can catalyze the rest of my gear, pretty sure. Just Icy Veins on my priority and give me 40% haste. Oh. Huh. Wait, what? Are they mid-fight? Why'd I get kicked out? Jesus, 186% haste is diabolical. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh, okay. That was weird. I don't know why I got kicked out there just now.
I'm out of range.
I don't need to lust here, do I? Yeah, I'm not gonna lust it, dude. I ain't gonna lust it. But remix Frost Mage? Bro, basically, yeah. Yeah, except remix characters recently broke. I don't know what exactly happened, but apparently it doesn't give you secondary stats anymore. So you're actually stronger than remix characters right now. But yeah, that is a lot of haste. There's definitely, I remember hearing before that for casters, there's a cap of like where haste no longer does anything for you. Where you literally hit that cap. Where you cannot cast abilities faster. Like you literally cannot cast any faster than a point some speed. Forgot you get 12% haste mid-combat is Frostfire. I think it's 80%. Yeah, so you're way beyond that haste cap. Literally pop in a trinket and you get a haste cap. Yeah, I'm just wondering like why haste is that valued when it's just gonna have like a heavy, not only DR and like stats, but also a cap. Unless you want to hit that cap as soon as possible, like 80%. I mean, if the Sims are telling you go haste, I'm assuming Sims are probably giving you right info, right? I'm just wondering. I'm not that familiar with castles and haste. Picks up Blizzard Frozen Orb. You don't use that in single target though, right? So in AoE I can maybe get it, but I don't think I use it in single target. When 8% haste, yeah, Outlaw is another one where the haste cap is going to be very, very felt. Very, very, very felt. Real felt. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, we got so many priests here. We should have PIs across the board, right? Honestly, just press PI on yourself. It will just give a random person PI. When you feel any better, you don't notice it. No, out for rogues, you don't really notice hate. You notice hates up until a certain point, but where it stops being useful is around 18 to 20%. Because that's where you get the cap for your cooldown reduction with the Drone Rush. A Drone Rush does give you better cooldown reduction if you have enough haste when it's available. But it has a cap of 20. You don't really notice anymore. And technically you get more auto attacks, but it doesn't really like benefit you in a crazy way for like more mastery procs or anything like that. You get more energy, but like you should be with a Drone Rush pretty much full energy at all times, where you basically don't get faster globals to spend that energy quicker, right? Your globals do not get like ridiculously quick where... What are we doing? Waiting? Are we just waiting for people to like summon? Yo, we need a Warlock here pronto, dude. Got a Warlock here pronto. I also need to transmog the gun, dude. That thing look like a big old blunderbuss. That doesn't fit my mog at all. Look at the... I need to wait until the variant set is back up because I kind of like the shoulder glove combo. I like that a lot. And then also like the bandana thing. I like that. Whenever that's up on the trading post again, I need to pick that up immediately. That looked good. 70% haste. I'm waiting for my global cooldown of millisecond when using license. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I kind of wish Outlook got like a better haste scaling. We technically have a thing where haste increases our auto attack speeds, so we do have some haste scaling, but I feel like that needs to be like baseline, or it needs to be one of those talents that picks up super early in the talent tree. Because at least monks have like haste scaling with their Fist of Fury. The more haste they have, the harder Fist of Fury hits. And then they adjusted their energy where haste is like actually good for energy regen. Remember when Legion 1 haste was the biggest stat for Outlaw? Yeah, because we had an auto attack build. We basically had a trinket that would cause our auto attacks to deal additional nature damage, and haste directly buffed it, and then you would run slice and dice, so you would go for as much auto attacks as possible. That's literally the only reason why you'd run it. It's like at the final end of the expansion, pretty sure. But it was only like a very like niche situation because of the auto attack thing. I don't think there's a lot of items anymore that do damage based on how many auto attacks we get. If we ever get components like that again, we'd go with like a heavy auto attack build. Otherwise, I don't think there's ever a reason to go for it. Otherwise, there ain't no reason. Alright, chat, we're actually in a raid. Hopefully we get a piece of the tier and maybe some decent gear. Pretty sure every boss past the first one can give tier, right? Do a hit a pole arm. I'm actually gonna spec for survival just in case it drops. Maybe they get it. And then there's a bow. Could I just raid and get a bow? And tell it would be amazing. Tier. Tier. Yeah, everybody has tier. No, I don't really know how to play BM super well. But how bad could it be? How bad could it be? Black arrow whenever that's up. Kill command whenever that's up. I'm thinking will be pretty solid. Maybe I'll do damage, maybe I won't. I didn't get PI. That's what I'm gonna blame it on. There's no PI. That's what I'm doing poorly, chat. Don't worry about it. Definitely a reason why. Oh wait, I'm actually doing damage. I'm like doing 3 million. We're actually on a board a little. Towards the bottom, but we're on the board. Versus actually geared hunters. What is this class, man? Okay, now we gotta make sure I time my cloak thing. And just dodge. We're kind of playing the game, chat. And I'm pretty sure my damage should spike up when it gets an execute range, right? Because I get more procs of Black Arrow in general. I like the Black Arrow resets where it's just like, oh, here's a free one. Here's another one for you. Here's a free one, champ. Here's another Black Arrow for you, champ. Just over and over and over. How do I do? Not great, but not terrible. Yes, please. Yeah, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all the gear is good for me, right? And of course now I get sparks. Of course now I get sparks. Bro, if I win these pants with one, chat, oh, never mind. I was gonna say, if I win these pants with one, that'd be hilarious. Actually funny. Imagine. Imagine. Tourist runs are on a very fair, real laggy. Oh, got something. Hell yeah. When I was doing a tourist runs on a very fair, real Legion array or rebuild, but an all attack build for varying DPS, if it's crazy, bro. Yeah. Yeah, that would have been insane. I feel like maybe they should have done and taken some of those like trinkets and some of those procs from End of Legion, and they used that as an idea for artifact weapons. I feel like that would have been really cool. Imagine like an auto attack build for melee classes, using like that trinket empowerment mechanic, but make that into like a power. And they could do like ideas like that, like from legendaries and stuff, but like adjusted for other classes or whatever. Press a big button, gain some kind of a big buff or whatever. Press a basic button, have a chance to proc a big cooldown. You know, things like that. I mean, I like the abilities they came up with, but just makes you want to imagine. Sometimes it makes me want to imagine like what it could have been, you know? What's up, my guy? What's up, Worth? How you doing, my man? Hope you're doing good. So we did get at least a one-uppy, boys, a wrist to start things off with. Pets? I tried to switch pets and I almost pulled the Hunter. Bro, okay. No wonder Hunters just randomly die. You know what? I kind of feel it. It's like warrior brain. Right? At some point when you're playing warrior, you're just so mellowed out. All you can do is just press whirlwind. You're not thinking about anything else. You're gonna end up cleaving things randomly. More powerful players in Legion Remix. Patch of the nodes. Wait, they got more nodes? Hold on. Legion Remix got more nodes? Did they do a fix? Hold on. Load testers. For Legion Remix. All phases of Argus phase will share Argus Eternal Animal Capstone 40. Oh! So we get even better gear. Ranker limits on bound will grant 1% on versatility. All secondary stats. Now ignore diminishing returns. Hard caps, yo! Adjust the spawn rate for empowered enemies in Heroic World tier. Bro! Duration of Tower Obelisk? Whatever. Spell tricks to damage? Whatever. Rate of infinite power gains increased by 25%? Yo! Rate of earning high rarity of epic mementos, caches of infinite treasures, dungeon bosses, raid bosses is huge. Reduce health of quest mobs and rares in Heroic World 2 by 40. Okay. That's fine. Quest bosses and rares, that's fine. They just take it forever to die sometimes. Achievements in our character specific count wide, huge. Bug fixes. Yeah, so there was a big bug over on the PTR where your secondary stats were not working, but I wonder with this, like I'd probably need to just do a quick re-update for PTR and we're good, yeah? And they fixed it. Let's go, dude. No DR on secondary stats is gonna be diabolical. Okay, that's gonna be massive. Imagine how strong people will be with like Giga Haste, Giga. I guess crit still has 100% cap, right? Past 100, you don't really do more. Although they should add like a crit thing where past 100%, it's a damage increase. Crit damage. If you go like 200% crit, crit damage is 100%, and you are 100% guaranteed crit. How insane would that be, dude? And then classes that already have passive like crit damage would be even more insane. That'll be kind of wild. That's a good change though. No DR is going to be good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. No DR is an insane change. Yeah, now I want to go test this. I'll probably be messing around. Since we gave us like an extra week to mess with it, I'm probably going to be doing that a little, tonight and tomorrow. Definitely want to test out the buffs. Imagine that would feel even better. Especially since secondary stats were not functioning, so it's probably going to be like an actual night and day difference. But like crank to 11. I forgot how long they made Frenzy last for. I didn't even realize you could literally just like keep spamming focus. So used to the ability just falling off like that. Correct metaphor today, I was talking to the 688 Mythic Raider, Boomy. They showed me the way to actually burst his balance is to degen. I hate it. Leads to 60-40 mil star surges. What do you have to do, like some kind of convoke, but like go like in a corner somewhere? Do some wild strats. I mean, that seems like it's a huge burst. Seems like maybe that could be pretty fun at least. But what do you do? How do you use it? Or do you have to like wait until a certain proc appears? Like a regrowth thing? Is it like regrowthing yourself to get the buff for what is it called? Remember there was a thing you used to do with God, I forgot what the hero spec was. Is the Keeper of the Grove regrowth thing where eventually you could make like Wrath or Star Surge be instacast and it's 100% damage increase or something like that? So you give us a huge damage. So you're waiting for both selection alignments to be back and burst again. Oh, so you could like basically what is it, Dryad into Dryad? Basically. That does sound kind of degen. Yeah, okay. I mean, maybe that's also intentional, right? Because then you have Dryad and you have cooldowns, and then you use big star surges and that Dryad that basically takes that damage. You know, I'm pretty sure that's probably what was happening back in the BTR. That's probably why the star surge was hitting as hard as it was for Dryad. Probably because people were doing stuff like that. Would not be surprised if that was the case. Because it kind of makes sense. I was gonna say which one we're going, but I think so used to having both of these things appearing at the same time on Mythic. I'm not used to like the base version on like normal. Is it two of them on heroic? You have to, because normally the tanks would need to do this thing where they have to take the boss's beam through one of those tethers to even make it attackable. But that's a Mythic thing, I think. Or heroic and Mythic. So I'm not used to just being able to just attack those things immediately. Wait, I was showing up there for a second. We're doing damage, boys. We're kind of relevant for like 2 seconds. How did you die? Is there a circle? Poor guy. I think at this point I should probably just shell until my cooldowns are up, right? Yeah, I should wait. Beware. Yeah, and after it comes down, that's where we want to pop cooldowns. There we go. Probably get a lot of resets on Black Arrow. I could do a bunch of dim. Beware. Beware. A rogue thing? Okay. Not getting as many resets on Black Arrow, unfortunately, when the boss is low health. What is this loot? Double the belt? A dagger? Bro, what is this loot? Please give me tier. No. Unfortunate. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna use that, am I? Yeah, probably not. I'm 100% doing hard mode this week. I keep putting it off. Dude, I probably should do hard mode as well, but it's just I don't really get a lot of good gear from that boss. Like from that whole raid and mythic, it's just kind of whatever. Got a Mog. Mogs are huge. Damage was kind of whatever. I probably could squeeze out a little more damage if I didn't go like Bloody Frenzy and Dire, but I think maybe I'm okay. I'm probably doing okay for my item level. This is 690, 697, 699. I'm like oh no, I'm in 691 too. Okay, hold on. Do these guys have tier? Yeah, they do. Okay, yeah, okay. I was gonna say for a second, like, am I behind? Am I that behind? That far? Or I think I just see tier. I was looking at it on my rogue and it's really male looking. The gear, I mean, if you got nothing really good, it's okay. But it's very difficult. Hard mode is very difficult. I feel like the amount of effort it takes, the gear, I don't know. For some classes, it's going to be really good, especially at the start of the season. Being able to get a hard mode done at the start of the season is very, very good. But I just feel like it's just, I don't know. Could have been more exciting loot-wise. Does this even do anything? I feel like we've gotten renowned where it's like you can now use the console to skip a guy or whatever. And they just don't do anything. Can never interact with them. Holy. Why am I getting so many reasons of Black Arrow? Yo, I needed that for the boss, dude. For Lumathar. If I had that on Luma, I think it would have been golden. Would have been a hell of a parse. Holy. That's what I needed on Lumathar, man. Maybe I'll get it on this boss. If I have all the cooldowns for the ads. Maybe I just save CDs and use it on the first set of ads and then use it all full on the other ads too. Is it 2 minutes? I'm gonna have to play around 2 minutes. I really need my tier, man, to make it 1 minute. That would be amazing. Basic arrows for 2k increase with 20 item level difference. Yeah, that doesn't sound that exciting. Yeah, especially like when the raid, I can get some items that are like, even if they're not amazing, at 30k DPS, and it's like not even best stats. Yeah, the lead is good for some classes. For rogues, is it only Salia's items that you can get on Mythic when you finish the boss, or finish the hard mode run? Is it only Salia's loot table that can drop Mythic? Because I guess the trinket would be okay as a stat stick, but like, whole dungeon items. I mean, technically the trinket with the sack of terrors seems good, but I don't know if it's actually good. Might be one of those that's like sims good, but it might be a sim trap. You know? Might be a sim trap item, unfortunately. Not 100% on that though. Dog tier trinket from the mail. Oh yeah, the mail room. Yeah. That thing. So apparently it's not that bad. Apparently it's not that bad. Just some raw damage. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible either. Like if you get it, it's alright, but like there are better items, but it's not completely dog. Used to be, I'm pretty sure, worse back in when Shadowlands was an expansion. Pretty sure then that trinket was absolutely abysmal. Maybe worse than abysmal. Play MM, be careful on Sims that are send 20k hates was really good for marksman. Speaking of marksman, I feel like I'll do better damage on MM than I am on BM until I get my tier. Although the Dark Ranger BM doesn't feel that bad. Kind of fun. Yeah, I don't know why 20k. Well, you mean like Sims said 20k hits is good for marksman? I mean, I guess maybe in the huge bulk is good, but maybe crit master would probably be better, right? I'm assuming. See if anybody's playing master haste. Maybe like this really good on raids or something. Nah, that's weird. That's weird. I need to see what Sims you're talking about. That way you ever run 20k haste amendments and run 7 to 9k. Yeah, that sounds about right. They sound like Archon.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, lusting now? I mean, I guess. We missed one? No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Beware.
Huh? Ledge? Yo. Well, the ledge play is awesome. Wait, are we not doing those guys? Okay, that kind of sucks. I wish I could have used my minute CD and then used 2 minutes here. Then I'd be able to cleave these down. Try to be ethical over here.
Beware.
I guess back here. I don't even know where he's gonna take us to. Or no? No, he's walking. It's taking a second. Okay, and then she's gonna free a bunch of them, and I should have my 2-minute cooldowns by then. So then we might be okay in that front. What the hell? Oh, that's all the ads. Oh, that's not that many, actually. I was thinking there were going to be more ads than that. Did somebody else fall off? Looks like I'm already dead. Okay, at least we did something. Better than nothing. Yeah, dude, it looks like everybody's Black Ranger right now. Okay, well, we're one spot now. Maybe we should have hit one of these guys. Maybe tier piece? No tier. Boots would be weird because you could always get boots from I want to try to see if I can roll 100. Ain't no way happening. But yeah, boots are weird because you could always get boots in Soul Hunters. So this is a choice. And then we run, yeah, Hunter, yeah, that's a lot of haste. Yeah, everybody's playing Black Powder, and the damage is good. I don't really know if a random normal would be a great way to like compare how insane the spec is. I feel like if I get tier, then I'll be able to at least see like how far can I push it. Oh no, I did the ring on my rogue and not something that actually likes haste. Yeah. I mean, you could technically just go as minimal haste on your rogue now for every single other item. Let that ring be a huge portion of your haste, and that's it. That's like the only item for the haste. Because that could kind of work.
Kill the metaphors before he wakes Dimensius. I've brought down the security system blocking the way.
That's another thing too, is I think my haste might actually be super low as BM. Part of my damage might come down to not have enough stats.
I'm out of range.
Is it possibly a way to make BM just a whole crit mastery? Or do you always need like a certain amount of like haste and crit and stuff? Oh, the haste buff feels real good, by the way. Just 10% actually feels kind of nice. He's more important than IGBM. Really? Ain't no way. Okay, well then this character might actually be cooked until I get better stats. Maybe just go marksman at that point, because at least marksman could do damage. At least I can kind of sort of be better in contribution until I get my full tier. The name is fine. It's going okay. But if I'm that behind on stats, then maybe I should just go MM. This is I have very little haste, but a lot of crit mastery. Actually, I'll look it up real quick. BM.
I'm out of range.
Get on my pets so I can go check. Stats. So Dark Ranger would want weapon damage, haste. Oh yeah, better than Agi actually. Haste, crit strike, Versa, mastery. Yeah, haste crit is apparently the play. Huh. Like no haste, unfortunately. Yeah, 8%, 8k is not a lot. Maybe I'll go MM for now. I feel like at least that'll be kind of sort of more impactful. At least for a little bit. Apparently Havoc is the same with crit over Agi. Yeah, I mean for Havoc it's direct damage though. Because every time you crit, crit contributes to crit damage too. So for them it makes sense. At least with the current setup. Unless you play in the Fel's card, and apparently that's a little different, but It's more or less similar. Like big focus on secondaries. Yeah, let's go marksman for now. See how that does. I'm kind of surprised they didn't buff like survival. I barely see that spec anywhere. I don't feel like they should. Wait, we got a perfect opportunity just to mog. There we go. I like this void set, by the way. It looks good. I really want to make a Xalatath set though. I think a solid Xalatath lookalike set would look amazing with this. Okay, if we go now, yeah, if we go now, maybe we'll beat the gun. Or I'm probably dead. Nobody died? Wait, is that nerfed or normal? Actually, might be nerfed or normal. Yeah, this feels a little bit better. Especially during bursts, this should feel pretty damn good. And hopefully these guys end up waiting and lusting the actual burn phase, because that'll be really, really fun. Hopefully. If it's not fatal or normal, but a fairly recent thing, invariably you do have to people up it to get Zappa cleared. Bro, I'm so used to that thing zapping. Yeah, I like mechanics like this. I mean, like, not everybody's gonna enjoy like just being absolutely just like mogged by a mechanic, by literally what looks like to be just a purple version of an elevator boss. But I always found this stuff funny, bro. When they had that one elevator in Legion Argus that just like if it slams on your head it kills you, that was hilarious. Because normally elevator bosses don't kill people unless like you fall off, right, or try to catch the elevator and start moving down. That was hilarious. Death limit on Taurus. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. I love that stuff, man. It's like mildly annoying, but it's more funny than anything. Honestly, dude. Honestly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are we going? I'm not going. Looks like we're not. I was gonna say. Before any guild runs. Oh yeah, no, even better. Even better when you got all the homies out in Discord, dude. Everybody's cracking. Everybody's laughing all together. Give me a reset. Or no? Okay. I think I'm supposed to arcane shot and then feint. I don't think I'm supposed to auto. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to arcane shot. Might be. My bad on that one. True elevator boss fight with Talok? Where's Talok? Oh wait, is that the guy from Uldir? Is that big mechanical dude in Uldir? Literally it's an elevator going down. When it said elevator boss, I'm like, what the hell? And then I thought of as not this. Yeah, Talok, dude. There ain't no way I'm gonna remember his name ever. Ain't no way he is a memorable boss. But yeah, he is an elevator boss. Literally an elevator boss. I do think the mechanic of like you going down, you gotta dodge the beams. That was kind of cool, but like also janky. Also kind of very janky. Essentially, you just gotta be in the right space, the right time at all times. Otherwise, you just gotta not having a good time with it. Less than the opener, huh? Got PI at least, so that's fun. My damage there, chat. Much better, right? We got one orb? Bro, seriously? Oh no, we got two. This person was in the wrong spot. I was gonna say. One orb. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Okay, well, now my damage is out of the window. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do the whole lust burn. I guess anyone could soak, right? Yeah, doesn't really look like it makes a difference. Oh wait, do the orbs even move? Oh, they are moving, just very, very slowly. Like really slowly. Oh, that DK got me covered, but that's what I meant to do, is knock him into the boss, not away. Yo, explosive shot into a aim shot is really, really nice feeling, by the way. That feels really good. I was hoping my damage would be better, but it's not really that much better. Although we are gonna have a big burst phase here in a second. So maybe that's where it will be huge. Certainly get explosive shot with benefits. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. There's definitely an opportunity for them to add some of those synergies and combos. Okay. Full burst whenever he goes into a window. There we go. That didn't last long at all. Oh, look at my damage, dude. We shot up. Hold on. All the other hunters were there, and then there's me. Bro, no way. No way my damage just shot up like that. For some reason, I thought that my burst was not going to be that good. No, it was decent. No, we had decent burst. Nope. I didn't even look exactly where I was. I could hit it from this far away. Oh, that is nice. Yeah, I messed up. One of these. Yeah, he's dead. I like how my damage just shot up out of nowhere. Dude, what are these tier tokens? What are these belts, dude? That's a cool belt, actually. I like how it drapes all the way down. But, bro, what are these items, man? I need good gear. I like how I'm definitely not as geared as these guys, but like my damage is gonna spark with 21 million black arrows, 9mm aim shots. Yeah, no, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
The rest of you, evacuate to the wastes and find a way back in. I will gather my forces.
My game client is weirdly desynced with Talok. I would inevitably die to fall damage and knocked everyone off the elevator. I had to basically delay my WD-40. Bro, yeah, I do remember that happening. Yeah, BFA had weird like desync stuff like that as well. They've been having more desync things, I feel like, recently. And I feel like vanilla, right? Classic realms, maybe there's some desync, but it's not something you hear about that often. Legion, I don't think I remember really hearing a lot of desync. BFA desync, and since BFA, I feel like we've been seeing desyncs quite a decent bit. Shadowlands had desyncs. Just about every expansion since then, I think, had quite a bit of decent desyncs. Did we actually skip without pulling? We pulled one. Yeah, we pulled one. It could have been worse, unless he's social. Are the dudes on the ground social? Oh, we pulled the second one. Maybe they're not so. No, yeah. Ardon, are you rolling in boots? Oh, this guy's trying to kick all the plate classes, man. He's trying to kick all the plate classes if they can get boots. I have hero boots? Bro, that doesn't mean anything. You can still roll in them. That doesn't mean anything. You can still roll in them. Unfortunately. He's trying to be sneaky about it too, dude. He's like, no, dude, it's normal boots, man. I definitely wouldn't roll in those. Can BM get this trinket? Okay, there you can. Cool. Maybe I should just go back to BM. I feel like BM was just like super like payphone. Like with MM, I feel like I'm actually having to like try. Or like prep stuff. With procs and whatever. But BM, I just feel like I didn't really do anything. Although I feel like they did a much better job with MM. I feel like I like this version of MM a lot better. Especially like with how fast I could shoot the aim shots during like your burst window. Feels like resources are not an issue anymore. I do feel like there's still a little bit of cannibalization of resources because it's just like here, what am I gonna do? Like cast aim shot, arcane shot. Better for me to just to like rotate more damage. Huge. Okay, we'll go back to BM. I guess it's gonna do better here. Just cleaving everything. Really hope we haven't had to do much of depressing expansion change with Legion BFA was. I mean, look, between what is it? Between I mean, War Within so far has been pretty fun, right? Dragonflight wasn't a bad expansion, story-wise not great, but like gameplay-wise it was really good. And I feel like the game is in this recovery stages where it's like things are starting to feel better. Seasons have been a banger so far. Like 8.2 was a really exciting patch. Like a lot of people were excited about Crash and everything about it. It didn't really have a misstep so far, right? As part of a big world, so Saga, right? I mean, we have like story-wise, lore-wise, unanswered questions, but everybody's at the same time knows, okay, it's all part of a big saga. We need to see more of it to get a bigger picture. So I feel like if this was like, okay, this was a contained expansion by itself, I feel like the whole like, we're basically chasing Xalatath and fighting Nerubians, and then detour into Undermine, and then, oh, fighting literally a cosmic calamity that is Dimensius, right? Feels like it was like all over the place. But the season is pretty fun so far, and like this is just a part of a bigger story. I feel like it just I haven't been hearing nearly as many complaints about it. I guess I feel like the story has been like all over the place, but at the same time it is culminating somewhere. Where we'll find out by Last Titan, right? But so far, I don't know. I feel like it's just been the vibes have been good so far. Is I guess what I'm trying to say. So far, vibes have been kind of good. Hopefully, they'll continue being good. I really need a better bow that matches this whole set. Did I mention that some of the story got rearranged a bit? And some plot lines being moved to later expansions? Yeah. So it is somewhat disjointed. It is a little disjointed, right? I don't disagree. It is a little disjointed. Okay, all of them have a 100s mark. I'm just going to stay on Alyssa because nobody ever hits Alyssa. So hopefully it turns out better than when people try to turn The Hobbit into a movie trilogy. Yeah. Were you not a fan of The Hobbit? I think there's a lot of people that were a fan of the original Lord of the Rings, but weren't really fans of The Hobbit. Then again, there's always going to be some people that are straight up book purists that would never accept a movie adaptation ever. No matter what. But the original Lord of the Rings was really good. The Hobbit, it was okay. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I feel like so far, I feel like as much as people didn't like the Shadowlands plot lines and story and Jailer, I feel like at the end of the day, people did enjoy that we were fighting some big colossal threats. Because like in Dragonflight, the lack of colossal threats and cosmic forces, right? We were just fighting some dragons the entire time. Some proto-dragons that were just like some henchmen of the elements, I guess, that really just had a big gripe with anything Titan. And then we just did like mini storylines with Blue Dragonflight about family and Red Dragonflight about like family and Bronze Dragonflight about your estranged time warpy family and Green Dragonflight about deceased family. They came back for a little, but they gotta go eventually. The whole subplot of Shadowlands bringing Sarah back for a little mom-daughter reunion type of thing between her and Ethendro, I don't remember the name. Green Dragonflight, I don't remember her. And then the Black Dragonflight about chasing after, you know, Deathwing's ambitions, and at the end of the day, what mattered to your family, right? It was like it was straight up like, it was cool little side plot, but like, because it didn't have some big colossal threats, people weren't really like, enjoyed the storylines that much. Had the best story where Happy Abyssin became Aspect. It made sense for Abyssin to become Aspect, right? Rathin, he's ambitious, but also kind of mature. Sibelian feels like he just deserves the crown because he exists, but he just isn't that great, well developed or whatever. Kind of like a cardboard, right? So Abyssin becoming the Black Dragonflight leader made the most sense. He was a character that was liked in Legion. He has years of wisdom. He actually has done what the Black Dragonflights were more or less supposed to do, right? Be the warder of Earth, and part of it was potentially guiding humanity or whoever lives on the Earth into better, greater things, right? Where like everybody has like a warder of dreams, magic, whatever. The Earth Warder and the Black Dragonflights were always so like closely related to societies, humans in particular, but other societies as well, because you know they live on the Earth, and the Earth Warders guard the Earth. There's also deep secrets that burrow in the Earth that is the Void. That's why most of them went insane, because they're like so closely related to it. But also them guiding humanity and guiding kingdoms. Other Black Dragons decide to shape and mess around with these kingdoms. You know, Nefarian comes to mind, or better yet, even what's her name? I'm a bad WoW player. I'm a bad WoW player, chat. You guys are gonna be disappointed in me. ONYXIA, right? Her doing this whole scheming thing, guiding the kingdom into essentially ruin, right? Yeah, I did forget ONYXIA. I told you I'm a bad WoW player. I'm a bad WoW player. Bad. What are we waiting on? Are we waiting on Homer? He's somewhere here. Oh, he's already here. It's like way out there. Let's remember that Darius is blindfolded. What are we waiting on, man? What are we waiting on, actually? What are we doing? They're just talking. Just yapping here. Her skills made me untold thousands of gold for a week in Dragonflight. That was rather unexpected. Yeah. You try it. She led the best weapon model to ever exist about it. She led to the best weapon model to ever exist. What weapon model? ONYXIA weapon model. What, the Qual-Sarar? Charlemagne? Oh, yeah, okay, Charlemagne, yeah. I forgot the whole, like, plot with Varian and her. Is that where Charlemagne came from, as her? I didn't know that. Qual-Sarar? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like, is that actual weapon that dropped off of her? I was gonna say, I forgot what the weapon is called. But we got it, like, a variation of it. In Dragonflight, Aberrus, Notharian, Ashkender, Ashcandy. I know we got Ashkender at some point, like at ABC or something. Maybe Wrath. She got a Naga to spit to split Varian into his King Persona Gladiator. Yeah, I do remember that subplot. The fact is, that should have been something that should be played through a Lord Rocket show. That whole subplot. Because Valera, that's where she came from. And that whole subplot was like in a comic book or some dumb
5, 4,
BS. Like, it just wasn't well told, in my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna be on Alyssa and I'm gonna go do mechanics. Let's put them together. Nobody ever does mechanics here. Are we cleaving? Oh, we cleaving, baby. Yep, I'm gonna wait over here so I can start soaking. That's a mechanic that most people don't ever do for one reason or another. I'm gonna go soak again. Yeah, and people don't hit Alyssa ever either. Cool, me and this guy doing mechanics. Just don't dispel. Don't dispel me. Okay. I thought I got dispelled for a second. I think I did get dispelled, but then somebody dispelled again. Okay, I'm chill back here. Neato. You're doing the hunt again? I guess I shouldn't do the hunt. I just run around and do mechanics. I already have enough to do. And apparently casters in my guild are like complaining about this mechanic. It's like, dude, just stand there. Oh, this kind of starting to hurt a little. Is this orb soaking? Yeah, this is orb soaking. Hoping I could just go and go back to my mix. Top of the mix. Yeah, look at Alyssa's health. It's always giga high. Oh, I like how voidy everything got. Yo, look at that, dude. That looks so sick. The skybox changed after Adaris. I'm pretty sure the skybox is supposed to go back, right? But it just never did. Maybe it's because I'm holding the thing. You get a little closer. Yeah, they're not even pulling to Adaris because the sound is a little high. Where's everybody else? Gotta see if I can clean up the close puddles first. Oh, hope I'll log and screw him and then Solomon's void background. Oh yeah, that'll look so cool. Bro, some of the screenshots of Solomon look unreal, man. It looks pretty. Like really, really pretty. Okay, where's she at? There she is. Yep. Back on the right one again.
Beware.
Oh, this is starting to really hurt. Play boots only and leather boots? Yeah, what is this loot? Dude, this loot has been so disappointing so far. What a run, man. So unfortunate. Although, chat, I probably should go. I probably need to bounce. Because I got raid in a little bit. And I need to get some food before I raid tonight, dude. I really should. Chat. With this, we gotta call it. At least for now. I'll come back and do more of these ones. Probably finish out the rest of the run later. But yeah, that took us a while. And no tier. No tier. So I still need to get at least one piece of tier. If I can get it on like later bosses, that'll be amazing. That's what the boots look like. Dude, yeah, exactly, bro. In our raid, we've never seen them on heroic or normal. Our guild never seen them. I did get those boots on my rogue. I did have to do a random raid, and I had to roll against like 5 other people, and I won it with a 94. I was so happy. But I really had to go out of my way to get him. I know I was doing it for like 2 weeks. Have a good luck with it now. Yeah, thanks so much, boys. Appreciate you so much for coming by. We got a weapon. Hey, we got a good prog on the hunter, right? A good weapon, 720 item level. Just needed pieces of tier. But yeah, actually made some decent prog on the character. I was pretty happy with it. I hate how I had to do a detour to get a spark, and all the engineering, juggling with gold, but pretty good otherwise. You guys have a wonderful one. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go eat, and then raid, then a little bit of work. Maybe work before the raid. And then, bet tomorrow, no stream. Friday, come back with duels. All the regular. I'm gonna hopefully spend some more time doing a bit more gearing on alts, man. Hoping I can wake up early just to get that out of the way, because it's been kind of fun. But also you check out all the new buffs and power scaling added for Legion Remix as well. That should be pretty fun as well. Alrighty, you guys have a wonderful one. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you on the next stream. Peace.
美しく